Independent lab testing on 5 motor oils revealed something shocking. The $18 oil had a smaller wear scar than the $45 oil, lower deposits than the $38 oil, and better cold weather performance than 3 premium brands. If you've been buying expensive motor oil, you've wasted $2,700 over the last 10 years. Mechanics push premium brands because they make more profit. But the lab data proves cheap oils meet the exact same standards. This is true cost auto. The lab tests, explained before we look at the results. You need to understand what these tests actually measure. These are standardized tests that every oil company uses. The same tests mechanics never tell you about. The 4-ball wear test measures how well oil prevents metal-to-metal contact. 4 steel balls rotate under pressure. The smaller the wear scar on the ball, the better the protection. This tells you if your engine parts are actually protected. The NOACK Volatility Test measures how much oil evaporates at high temperature. Oil that evaporates means you're burning oil and losing protection. Lower numbers are better. Anything under 15% is considered excellent. The TEOST test measures deposit formation. Deposits clog your engine and reduce efficiency. Lower deposit numbers mean cleaner engine operation. The cold crank simulator tests how oil flows in freezing temperatures. If your oil is too thick when cold, your engine wears faster during startup. This matters in every climate because cold starts cause 70% of engine wear. The total base number measures how long oil can neutralize acids from combustion. Higher numbers mean the oil lasts longer before breaking down. This tells you if you can actually go 7,500 miles between changes. Every single one of these tests uses ASTM standards. That means American Society for Testing and Materials approved methods. The same standards oil companies must follow. The 5 oils tested here are the oils that went through independent lab testing. I'm using data from a 2013 study commissioned by AmSoil, but performed by an independent petroleum testing laboratory. Walmart SuperTech Full Synthetic 5W30, price per 5-quart jug, $18. This is Walmart's house brand. Mobil 1 Advanced Full Synthetic 5W30, price per 5-quart jug, $45. This is what most mechanics recommend. It's the best-selling synthetic oil in America. Castrol Edge Full Synthetic 5W30, price per 5-quart jug, $38. Castrol claims fluid titanium technology for extra strength. Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic 5W30, price per 5-quart jug, $35. Made from natural gas using Pure Plus technology. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic 5W30, price per 5-quart jug, $32. Anti-wear additives, mid-range pricing. All 5 oils carry the same API SN certification. All 5 claim full synthetic protection. All 5 say they meet or exceed manufacturer requirements. But the lab results tell a very different story. Wear protection results. The 4-ball wear test is the most important test for engine longevity. Here's what the lab found. Walmart SuperTech, 0.44 millimeter wear scar. The budget oil performed second best in the entire test, better than oils costing twice as much. Mobil 1, 0.50 millimeter wear scar. The premium oil that mechanics push had 14% more wear than the Walmart oil. You're paying $27 more for worse protection. Castrol Edge, 0.48 millimeter wear scar. Better than Mobil 1, but still worse than the $18 oil. You're paying $20 extra for 9% more wear. Pennzoil Platinum, 0.46 millimeter wear scar. Close to SuperTech, but costs $17 more per change. Valvoline, Advanced, 0.49 millimeter wear scar. Middle of the pack performance at middle of the pack pricing. The winner in this category was AmSoil at 0.43 millimeters. But SuperTech came in second place and costs 1/3 of what Mobil 1 costs. Let me be clear about what this means. The $18 oil protects your engine better than the $45 oil. That's not marketing. That's measured lab data using standardized testing methods. Quick lube shops make money 2 ways. labor, and markup on parts. When they sell you Mobil 1 for $85, including the oil change, here's the real breakdown. They buy Mobil 1 in bulk for about $6 per quart. That's $30 for 5 quarts, plus a $4 filter. Their cost is $34. They charge you $85. That's a $51 markup. If they sold you SuperTech, they'd pay $18 for the oil, same $4 filter. Total cost $22. If they charged you the same $85, they'd make $63. But they don't do that because you don't trust Walmart oil. You trust brand names. So they push Mobil 1, make their $51 profit, and you think you got premium protection. The lab data proves you didn't get better protection. You got better marketing. SuperTech has the same API certification as Mobil 1. That means both oils pass the exact same sequence of engine tests. The Sequence YIG test for oxidation, the Sequence IVA test for wear, the Sequence VG test for sludge, all identical. The only difference is the price and the marketing budget. Deposit control results. The TEOST 33C test shows how much high-temperature deposit each oil leaves behind. Castrol Edge, 4.5 milligrams. Best in class. Its fluid titanium formula actually delivered. Walmart SuperTech, 11.2 milligrams. Middle of the pack, but well within the API limit. Anything under 30 milligrams passes. Mobil 1, 18.7 milligrams. Surprisingly high for a premium brand. Still acceptable, but 67% more deposits than SuperTech. Pennzoil Platinum, 9.8 milligrams. Strong results. Valvoline, Advanced, 14.3 milligrams. Average performance. Castrol technically wins this category. But you're paying about $20 more per oil change, which becomes $260 extra over 10 years. Is a slightly cleaner engine worth that long-term cost? That's your call, but now you're deciding based on data, not a mechanic's upsell. Oil consumption results. The NOACK test shows how much oil evaporates at 480 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything under 15% is good. Pennzoil Platinum, 8.1%, excellent. Castrol Edge, 9.2%, very good. SuperTech, 10.8%, solid result, well below the limit. Mobil 1, 11.3%, acceptable but worse than SuperTech. Valvoline, 12.1%, highest of the group, still within standards. What it means, at 15,000 miles per year, a 5-quart engine using SuperTech loses only about 0.16 quarts between 7,500-mile changes, basically nothing. The pricier oils perform slightly better, but not enough to justify the extra cost. Cold weather performance. The Cold Crank Simulator measures viscosity at minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Lower numbers mean faster cold start protection. SuperTech, 4,850 centipoise. Excellent cold flow. Pennzoil, 4,920 centipoise. Nearly identical to SuperTech. Castrol, 5,100 centipoise, slightly thicker. Mobil 1, 5,240 centipoise, thicker than the budget oil. Valvoline, 5,310 centipoise, thickest of the group. Bottom line, the $18 SuperTech flows better in extreme cold than the $45 Mobil 1. If you live in a cold climate, the budget oil actually gives you faster startup protection and saves money. Oil longevity results. The total base number measures acid neutralization capability. Higher numbers mean the oil lasts longer before breaking down. This tells you if extended oil changes are safe. Castrol Edge, 10.2 TBN highest in the group. This oil can handle extended drain intervals. Pennzoil Platinum, 9.8 TBN, excellent longevity, safe for 7,500 to 10,000 mile intervals. Walmart SuperTech, 8.9 TBN, good longevity, safe for standard 7,500 mile intervals. Mobil 1, 8.7 TBN, similar to SuperTech despite costing more than twice as much. Valvoline, advanced, 8.3 TBN, lowest of the group, but still acceptable for standard intervals. Here's what this means. If your owner's manual says 7,500-mile oil changes, every single one of these oils will last that long. Supertech's 8.9 TBN is more than sufficient. If you want to push oil changes to 10,000 miles, Castrol Edge or Pennzoil Platinum would be better choices. But for standard intervals, the budget oil works perfectly. The certification secret. Here's what mechanics never explain. The API donut on the back of the bottle is everything. That circular certification mark tells you if an oil is any good. API SN or SP certification requirements. To get this certification, oil must pass 8 separate engine tests. The Sequence THRI-G test runs for 100 hours at high temperature, measuring oxidation and deposits. The Sequence IVA test measures cam and lifter wear. The Sequence VG test measures sludge and varnish. Every oil must meet minimum performance standards in all 8 tests. If it fails any test, it doesn't get certified. What this means for you, Walmart Supertech has API SN certification. So does Mobil 1. That means both oils pass the exact same engine tests with the same minimum performance requirements. The expensive oil might exceed minimums by a larger margin in some tests. But both oils proved they protect your engine adequately. You're not gambling with a cheap oil. You're buying an oil that proved itself in the same tests as the expensive brands. ILSACGF6 certification. Some oils also carry the ILSAC starburst symbol. This adds fuel economy testing to the requirements. If you see this symbol, the oil improves fuel economy compared to reference oils. Supertech carries this certification too. Same as the premium brands, when premium oil makes sense. I'm not saying expensive oil is always wrong. There are specific situations where premium oil is worth the cost. Extended drain intervals. If your owner's manual says 10,000-mile oil changes, use an oil with high TBN. Castrol Edge or Pennzoil Platinum performed best here. The extra cost is justified by fewer oil changes, severe driving conditions, towing heavy loads, racing, extreme temperatures, track days. These conditions stress oil beyond normal use. Premium oils with better high-temperature protection make sense. High-performance engines, turbocharged engines, high-compression engines, performance cars with tight tolerance. These engines generate more heat and stress. Premium oil provides extra protection margin. Manufacturer requirements. Some new cars require specific oil specifications beyond API certification. European cars often need ACEA ratings. Performance cars might need manufacturer approval codes. Check your owner's manual. If it specifies requirements beyond API SN, follow those requirements during warranty period. Peace of mind. If spending extra money on premium oil helps you sleep better, that's worth something. Just understand you're paying for reassurance, not proven superior protection in normal driving. For everyone else driving a regular car in normal conditions, the budget oil works fine. The bottom line, the API donut on the bottle tells you everything you need to know. If it's certified, it's good oil. Don't pay for marketing. Don't pay for brand recognition. Pay for protection. And the lab data proves the cheap oil protects your engine.